What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Amalgam Show, where we talk about the past, present, and future of video games and all the pop culture things we care about.
So what?
I'm one of your hosts, Keena Johnson, alongside Nathaniel Radden,
Howdy.
Dean Kaminsky,
And
and special guest, Nina Hazael.
Hi.
it's not a name. It's actually Lisa Ann.
Why would you?
Oh my god, why would you give her that name?
Why?
Today on our show, we're going to be talking about some Final Fantasy 15 updates. We're going to go through that pretty quickly,
I think I know what
because no one else
doing.
knows about it except me and Dean. Some free games,
Dean and I, but I'll let it slide. Warren. Sorry.
and just some general video game questions at the end, because of reasons. But, what
Because of reasons.
Speaking of reasons.
what are we into this week?
That's not a reason.
Oh, you're starting off with me?
I'm not anyone.
Oh, Dean can go first.
I kind of want to go last.
Fuck. Yeah, no. Because then he can be like, speaking of me.
Yeah.
I have to go off camera anyway.
Okay.
Oh,
What have you done this week?
okay.
Okay, bye.
See-
I'll go first.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Have you seen the Death Note movie?
I was going to, I tried, but I just got...
Your
What?
internet's just crap.
Oh, you watched it without me.
I'm sorry, it just had to
you.
happen.
Fuck.
You did.
By the cat.
What did you think of the movie?
By the cat.
The Death Note.
The Death Note.
You just.
Have you seen the anime?
Anime.
No.
Did you read the manga?
If you haven't,
Did you
if
read
haven't
the manga?
No, I'm sorry.
That's fine, it's fine.
If you
I
haven't
just-
seen the anime or
Well, I can't because
read
his
the
internet's
manga.
crap.
No, if you haven't, then you would have thought that the movie was actually pretty alright.
So if I.
If you
There's
watched the anime, you would have been like, this is not accurate.
Oh.
Angry.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
no, that's with pretty much like anything
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like,
in that division though.
it's
No,
really
okay,
bad.
so my theory of it is
Have you seen the movie?
yeah.
Cool.
If
Someone's
as a
been
standalone
buying
movie,
Norton.
it was a good movie.
It's a fine
As a
movie.
Death Note movie, it was.
Apparently,
It's
this
like-
isn't
it's
the
like-
worst Death Note movie, because the ones in Japan are meant to be awful.
No, I watched one.
I
once,
saw
it was
one,
actually
it was
pretty
not
good.
bad.
pretty good.
Michael made me watch it.
Yeah. Is that the one where what's her name?
Mia.
Mimi? Is it Mia? Yeah. She comes into it with a. little-
I can't remember.
little death
I just remember
doll.
it was pretty good.
But yeah, no. It was alright. Like I remember before I'd watched it, Kyron was like, "Yeah, it's pretty stupid because it's fucking Light's a little bitch because in the anime, like he's a sociopath. Because in the anime when he meets Ryuk, he's like, it's a death god. But
Cool.
then in the movie when he sees him, he's like." Like he actually screams like that, and it's like,
It's
what
great.
the fuck is this movie? Like it's so high pitched, and it's like, are you?
It's realistic, but it's also
Yeah, but like-
way too
but it doesn't-
slapsticky.
it doesn't-
Like,
God.
this movie would have been great if it was slapstick.
It doesn't-
Fucking Netflix, man.
It doesn't stick to the character though. That's
I
the
know,
thing.
like, that's why he's Light Turner, not Light Yagami.
Mm.
He's a different
Oh
guy.
my god, are you serious? They changed his last name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to make
Super Netflix.
it, make it great.
It's
Well,
Classic Netflix.
I'm really sad because like they didn't do a grand reveal for Ryuk's face.
Really?
well, he was always in the shadows.
He was always in the shadows, and I thought they'd just do that for the start, and then like later on he'd have like a big like
I can't
step
afford
into the light. They'll see it. Like it was Willem Dafoe.
Step it into the light, turn it. Anyway.
It was Willem Dafoe that played him, which is
And he
Green
was
Goblin
the
from
best part.
Spider-Man.
Wait, what?
He's Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Willem
Oh,
Dafoe.
Yeah, so, Willem
Oh,
Dafoe
Taylor-
played
Taylor
him.
Green, yeah.
Holy shit, that's
He's the best
awesome.
part.
Okay,
Yeah.
the other thing is,
He's-
so they
he's
never
probably
actually
the-
showed his face.
He's always like in shadows.
Yeah,
It's all
you
covered
can
because
see
they
like
can't
his
afford the
eyes
CG.
and like. You know,
But that's
his
the
face.
best part of Ryuk is his. And did they expand on his love for apples?
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah,
ate
there's
a
like
couple.
2 apples.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I
that's
did
like
not-
how
I did
light
not
keeps him
understand
happy.
that.
in
Well,
the-
that's the thing. Like, if you've seen,
Yeah.
heard of, or
I was just intrigued, and I was
Red.
like, oh okay, yeah,
Maybe
this looks
or-
alright, and I was sitting, I was like,
Hmm.
black,
In the
black.
anime, Ryuk isn't just a sick cunt. And all the other death gods are like, hey, you're doing bad stuff. And he's like, I don't care. I'm going to give mortals some cool powers.
You know what you should do? You should watch Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh,
And
no,
then-
no.
Wait,
And
wait,
then-
you mean the no, yeah,
The
no.
shitty movie?
Yeah, I did watch the shitty
Watch
movie.
no, but watch
Wait,
that.
Was it
and
you that
then,
said that Avatar: The Last Airbender, the movie, was actually pretty good?
Right?
Or was that Chase?
That was Chase.
Oh my god.
Don't insult me.
Fucking useless. What you should do is you should watch that and then go and watch Dragon Ball Z. And
How many?
because I've heard everyone's opinion of people who have like seen the actual anime before the movie.
Oh, you
But
want
I want to see the
I've
reverse.
I've
I'm gonna
seen.
be like,
I have seen the film, and it's fucking retarded. But
I mean, the anime is
Chi-Chi, my high school crush.
stop.
is marriage a food?
It's just mostly for me. It's coming from film family. It's the acting. It's what gets me more so than the storyline.
Yeah, but that's what happens when America tries to half-ass things.
So
They're like,
pretty much
hey,
every time
anime
I-
is really profitable. Let's make a movie.
Although I really did like Pacific Rim.
Yes, yes,
What's
yes,
that got to
yes.
do with anything?
No,
It's a
it's
good
an
film.
Americanized anime.
And
I don't think it
it's
is.
actually really good.
It was an anime, and then
Yeah.
they did a Hollywood movie of it.
I
Pacific
liked
Rim.
the meme that I saw where it was like the
Is it
4
really
worst
good?
things that America did to Japan, and it was like the 2 nukes, and then it was Dragon Ball Evolution. That was-
I think it's the best anime to live action movie, which isn't saying much.
What's that? Pacific Rim or Death Note?
Death Note.
Death
I was gonna
Note.
say that.
I'm just checking if Pacific Rim is an anime.
I don't think it is.
I don't believe it.
I was told.
It's inspired by Evangelion.
I thought it was a book.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
that's where I
it's very like a whole like.
It's a really good film though, and I'm actually pretty keen.
Regardless,
for the
they did a really
Oh,
good
they
job.
made the second one, that's right.
second one. Yeah, they
I
made
liked how they
were
actually
filming
included-
in Brisbane for like ages, and then they went on somewhere else.
I liked how they actually included the whole world instead of just America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Australia.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, they're going to destroy the world, and then it's all usually just the USA.
Oh no.
that's pretty much with any film that's
Yeah.
Oh, the White House is down. We're fucked.
Send the
president's
fucking nukes,
dead.
we're good.
No, but Death Note. Look,
I don't know.
again.
Other thing is, we're getting off track. We were just talking about what we were into this week.
No, I knew that was going to be a big topic.
I mean,
but, yeah.
3 of us have seen it.
Fuck.
Um,
Anything else, Nina, that you were into?
Oh,
Sweet.
okay.
Why switch?
Because it's your turn.
Because it was
Why is it
you.
mine?
You said Death Note,
'Cause
and
you
then
said
we went
Death
on a
Note.
big tangent. Was there anything else?
He said Death Note, not me.
I was
said
getting a
Death
drink.
Note.
Oh, you said Death Note.
Thank you. I was
Okay.
really upset.
I was
Oh,
getting
that
a
went on. That was
Your
a
brain
turn.
scattered.
How did we go on a tangent
The whole point
when we were trying to get back on track?
I'm so
Nathaniel.
confused.
Anyway.
Anything else?
I also watched
Can't
another
think.
bad movie. The Final Fantasy Spirits Within movie.
Oh, I like that one. Though.
Is that on
Okay, now I know what
Netflix?
we're on about.
Someone with
Is that
Cloud?
on
It just came on Netflix, yeah.
Because I was watching Defenders today, and it said for the suggested, it was like next episode, or watch Final Fantasy. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's the one with
what
Cloud
it
in
was.
it, right?
No, this
Oh,
is the one
the-
that.
No, it's something about dads. Is that what it's called?
Oh, that's a different one. The series, yeah, Final
Because
Fantasy.
it had like the
14.
actual title,
Spirits
and then I
Within is
saw
the
like in
one-
the corner it was like Final Fantasy.
Spirits
12
Within is the
something.
one that's like
How many are
they're on
there?
like a ship or something.
15 so far,
Is it aliens?
but some have sequels.
Yeah, there's like
20
ghost
games.
aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking Final
Okay.
Fantasy just makes me think of Assassin's Creed, to be honest.
Well,
Because
Final
we're doing
Fantasy was
crossover.
originally just meant to be one game.
There we go. There's something I didn't know.
They were like, oh, that's why it's called Final Fantasy. But then
they
people
were
were
like-
like, oh, Final Fantasy, it's so good. And they're like, Final Fantasy 2. And it was like,
Final Fantasy 15-2.
Nah, they can't really continue that.
Well,
What,
there's making
what was
Assassin's
the
Creed,
one that
film
was
good.
like was it
Hmm?
14
Speaking of
and 2?
Assassin's Creed, that
13.
film
13
actually was
too.
But 14 is an MMO, so it's like
Oh.
Final
How
Fantasy
have you-
14
how-
online.
how?
4.0
I'm scared to
is
watch
Taunt Blood.
good. Just do it. Just watch it.
It doesn't look like it stays true.
What?
Like the
Assassin's
the
Creed.
animus,
It's
Oh,
not.
he actually
it's
Actually, some inside info about the Assassin's Creed movie. My brother was actually in Australia when.
Hot scoop.
Okay, my brother works for Ubisoft.
right.
He was in Australia when
Shout
the
out to
movie
Anthony Redden.
when the movie aired. He was in Australia.
Cool.
And he was like, "Oh, I wonder how it's going to go. I haven't seen anything about it." But he has had a lot to do with Assassin's Creed in his time at Ubisoft. While he was staying with me, he told me that everyone back home at Ubisoft was very upset because it did shit in the box office, and no one's talked about it since.
Like it literally.
Okay,
came
well,
out.
I didn't mind the film, so fuck you.
It seems like it's an okay film. I
It's
haven't
not.
seen it
It's
yet.
actually not that bad.
Mm.
It's. There's definitely parts where it's kind of just like.
Why is he moving while he's in the
Fucking
animus?
Because it's boring to look at someone just sleeping.
Right, but you don't have to look at someone that's sleeping. You look at what he's doing
No,
in the
that's
animus.
They did it in the Matrix,
Yeah.
and that was great.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Matrix
I
is.
take that.
It's
The
like
Matrix is like one of the best action movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a classic.
I was really confused there. I was like, is he saying the Matrix is shit?
No, they lasted a while, but
This is a trilogy. It was the best one. So good.
Okay,
Second
radio.
one was the best one.
I've never seen the Matrix.
What the shit? Nathaniel Thomas Redden.
I saw it when I was a kid, and I haven't seen it.
Anthony Redden.
Thank
that's
you.
fair enough.
Yeah, no, okay, no, you're fucked.
The third one in cinemas, that was weird.
He wouldn't tell me second middle name.
Wait, what? Oh, did you?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh. I wasn't
It's
aware.
alright, I was going to tell you eventually.
No, this wasn't.
I missed
Why would you
all
tell
words.
us that? Yeah, anyway.
I also finished Game of Thrones, but
And what do you think? What do you think?
No, don't talk about it.
Okay, what can we use then, honey?
I'm just gonna like
Can we
say,
just-
well,
can we
what
just-
do you want specifics? Like
Just-
vague
just-
specifics.
Just tell me what you
Pacific
think.
is an
Just
ocean.
shush. Just.
Just say what
you
you
as well,
thought.
because you've seen like season 1, episode 1, and season 7. It shits me. So
Just say what you thought.
I like it, but like I don't know. Like I like the show.
But is there any particular scenes in? Shush, just calm down, princess.
Am I going up?
No,
No.
shush. But is there a particular scene where it's just kind of like, oh shit, or like, is there one that you don't like? Any part of the finale?
There's the I word, which is creepy, but that's nothing new to the show.
No,
But
but
like, there's a sad dragon. I'm not a fan of that happening, but I like that it happened.
I did like that it happened. But at the same time, I'm just like, there's supposed to be 3 of them. There's supposed to be 3 riders. It's the way that it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to have 2 to fucking Night King on a dragon.
All I can hear is
And now we
white
have
dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. So
I be dragging my ball.
thanks to my housemate for that. But yeah, that's I think.
Can I stop yet?
Okay, princess, you're fine.
You're good.
Ned Stark dies.
Like that in season 1.
I know, that's why I spoiled it.
Not the start of season 2. Okay,
Ding,
leave me alone.
ding, ding.
Leave me alone.
Catch the fuck up.
Winter is
Fucking
coming.
hell, there's 7.
Winter is coming.
Stop it. You haven't seen like
I
the
haven't heard
middle
that.
part.
What's that from
which is-
again?
It's from Star Wars. When they're on the planet Tatooine.
Dude, I love Spock.
I think you mean Alia.
I beg pardon?
Planet Alia? From Star Wars?
Apple and
Yeah.
maybe apple.
Dude, fucking Vulcans are the best.
Yeah, the Greek part.
No, I'm talking about the alien species, Vulcans.
In Star Wars.
Aliens can be gods. Aliens can be god according to Thor.
Right.
Thor's a fucking idiot though. So
Speaking of fucking tangents, oh my god.
Oh yeah, so
Anything else?
did you say that what you were into?
I don't think so. But I was meant to go last.
Okay, Nina, are you into anything?
You already asked Nina.
Yeah, I know, but she didn't actually say anything.
I know, because I did come
Keena
up
said
with- I was
something
trying to
twice.
find
Keena's
shit
just like,
first.
have you been
I'm
watching
sorry.
this? Have you been watching that?
You like do shit with my life. Slash nothing with my life.
Yeah. Like it's one or the other.
Both.
It's
I'm that good. What
It's
have you
one
been
end
up
of the
to?
spectrum or the other.
Eating, drinking,
Smoking.
watching, smoking.
No, I do not. Thank you
Smoking
very
that
much.
Mad herb.
Mad herb.
Blaze it up.
What have you done lately?
I've been living at Nathaniel's pretty much.
Well, that doesn't.
Huh?
Just say nothing.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent.
He's not nothing. He's an idiot, but he's not nothing.
I've been working.
Okay. Dean, what have you been up
Am I going? Have you gone?
No.
to? He says he. No.
Well, no. I said I've been working.
Oh.
What have I been?
Working implies nothing.
I feel like I've watched something recently.
This should
Did
not
you
be the
watch-
longest segment.
Oh, it was just Game of Thrones, really.
But somehow it is.
But
With your shitty
Yeah.
internet.
that's not great.
Well done.
No, there is nothing. I have been doing nothing. I've been working.
Gene, take it away.
Yeah, no, all I've been doing is working. Nah, so I finished Final Fantasy 15. Yeah.
I wish I could play games.
Just to make a story.
What do you think?
Fuck me, I'm disappointed, eh?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, the ending is just
Why?
so sad.
Oh, really?
I just cried so much. It was so emotional. But no, like, it caught me off guard because it was. It didn't really, but like.
Can I just let it rip?
So the way it works is
They don't care.
right at the end. It's like, oh, you have to go on this boat to go to here, and if you go there, you won't be able to go to the open world for ages. And it's like, all right, cool, I can do that because I'll come back to the open world. And so you go on the boat, you continue with the story, you beat up a couple of gods, you know, as you do.
Sorry, I just saw.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you beat up a couple of gods, you know. You fight this immortal dude.
Who's your great-great-granddaddy or something?
Yeah, some fucking relative of sorts.
Yeah.
He's like, my real name is the same as yours. It's like, alright, cool.
Bro.
So he's got like the same powers as you, so he's like able to use warp, which is pretty much just like you throw your weapon and then you can fucking teleport to it.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That sounds more annoying than in Infamous when you find out the main bad guy is actually you from the future and he can use his powers much better
it
than
wasn't
you.
really annoying.
That's
like
just a
that.
flash,
It was
pretty
just-
much.
It was just yeah, no, that's fair. It wasn't really annoying per se. It was just more like it was really lackluster because honestly, I didn't really listen to the fact that Noctis's which is the guy that you play as. Noctis's last name was
Kyron.
Kyron?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the main bad guy, Arden, which you're mates with for like the first 20 minutes of the game, he's like, I told you my name, but that was just an alias. My real name is Arden Calum, and it's like, I know that name, and like none of the characters make a big deal about it. They're just like,
really weird.
Arden Calum.
It's
saw
only
that
because I've
coming.
seen Noctis's name for like.
But that's the thing,
10 years.
they don't say anything. They're not like,
I know,
oh my
yeah.
gosh,
It's
Noctis, he's related to you. They're just like, my name's Arden Calum, and I'm immortal. Bye.
I'm
And
just
then he's
relating
gone.
this straight to Game of Thrones, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, you can do. But like, so yeah, pretty much what's happening in the whole game is that nighttime is getting longer to the point where eventually nighttime will be forever. And when nighttime happens, demons come out, but it's spelled Daemons, which is weird. But yeah. So yeah, demons are coming out, and then you go to find. You gotta find. Oh, fuck! It's a long game. You gotta.
Like,
You gotta. No. It's not a sequel of the last ones.
no, but there's too many of them already as
Oh.
it is.
No, it's for fans and first timers. I was pretty happy about that. But yeah, so it's like you go to this fortress. You know, you get separated with your mates. You do a couple of things. You reunite with your mates. You find your other mate. He got captured because you threw him off a train by accident.
Turns out he's one of the bad guys.
Yeah, it turns out he lived there.
Yeah.
And the other guys are just like,
Cool story, bro.
oh, that's okay. I was like,
Your other mate who can cook goes blind.
yeah, he went blind. He lost his fucking eyes. Like, he still has them, but he lost them because you can't find them.
But he can still find
But you can't. Well,
He's like Daredevil basically now.
yeah.
Not as good.
Only after you go into the future. But like, yeah. So you,
What the fuck is going on?
exactly, yeah.
It's Daredevil, but only when you go to the
So pretty much what happens is you're the rightful king of was
Yeah.
it Lucy? No, what's
Kingdom. I can't remember. It's been a long
the
time.
place
Right.
anyway. The
the
place that
rightful
you're
king
king
of Kingdom?
Yes.
But yeah, so you get this ring called the Ring of Lucy, Lucii, and mixed with the power of the crystal, you can pretty much just fuck cunts up, apparently. And you're meant to use this power to then beat the immortal one, which is Arden, right? So you go to Arden, he's like, oh yeah, no, crystal's in there. If you want to fucking try me, go into the crystal, and so you touch the crystal, you get stuck, you start getting pulled into it, and then Noctis fucking sees his ancestor kings, and he's meant to have 13 weapons, and it's a whole thing. And I was like, oh my god. If you haven't played the game, this is probably making no fucking sense.
No, the sad thing is it's kind of like in my brain I'm just relating it straight to Spyro.
Spyro?
Yeah.
I'm
he gets all
obsessed
the
with
dragons
Spyro.
and-
I haven't played the
Because
first
it's
game like all the way through, so
No, well, my favourite's Spyro, A Hero's Tale, but that's just because like you've got the bosses and it's all like.
Final Fantasy 15 is just Spyro confirmed.
So,
It's just because you got the crystals and you get
Except
into
with
it, and then it's
no,
just
there's
like,
only one crystal.
Yeah, but like it's just.
But yeah, so you sit in the crystal for a little bit, you know, you fucking you roll around a bit. There's like a cutscene for it. And what happens is, eventually you come out of the crystal, you're in a stone prison. Doesn't explain how you got there.
it's that island that you know when you go to.
Yeah, I know, but how did you get there?
You just woke up.
And why did you wake up there? Why there?
That is literally every single game by Square Enix.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you just chill out there. You wake up. You've now got a beard. You look a little bit older.
It's not a good beard. It's like a shitty.
Yeah, like
I haven't shaved for like a week.
It's something that would take me 10 years to
Nathaniel?
grow.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't shave for 10 years, it's like a little thing.
feel bad.
Yeah. It's like
That's
all
a 15
patchy
year
and
time
shit.
jump, so
Makes you look 40. No, it's 10.
it is 10.
Yeah, 10 years.
Whatever.
And you're like, oh, I've got to go back to Hammerhead, which is like the first town you go to.
I gotta get the band back together.
Yeah.
At least your dad isn't a whale from another dimension. in
No,
this
he's
one.
just, he's
What
just
the
He was
dead.
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean.
Yeah,
He died.
he's just dead.
God.
But yeah, so you fucking
So confused right now.
you start walking back to the other town, and you're like, I don't know what's going on. It's night time. There's demons everywhere, and then a truck comes along, and this guy's driving it. He's like, "Oi, it's me, Talcott." And it's like, "Oh, Talcott, you're that 7-year-old kid that I knew. How come you're 17?" He's like, "'Cause it's been 10 years, dickhead." It's like, oh, fuck. And then you go to Hammerhead, and he tells you that your other 3 mates are still alive, but they don't really hang out that much. And then you go there, and they're all together, hanging out. And then you fucking... And then...
Final Fantasy in a nutshell, you cannot explain it properly ever. No one has ever successfully explained a Final Fantasy game.
One of them's got a
It's much
fucking...
easier than Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yes.
One of them's got a fucking ponytail, the other one's got like a
Yeah.
pompadour, fucking greaser type hairstyle, and the other one's got a shitty fucking goatee.
bad.
Fucking Prompto. First you can't fucking stay alive, and now you got this shitty beard. So then they're like, oh, let's do a final camping thing, and I was like, ah, sweet, because in the game you can either camp at a campsite or you can pay to stay at a hotel. So they do the little final camp, and Ignis the cook, who's blind, cooks for them.
One last
And
meal.
yeah, it's just like one last meal. You fucking you do your little thing. It's like no, it's not poison.
That's not fun.
Well, he's on their side. Why would he poison it?
He's
God,
just blind.
that's-
They've been
It's just-
friends forever.
No. And so yeah, so then it does like a little pan shot of them just like chilling at the fire and just like whatever else. And then they head to their hometown, which was attacked like in the first 20 minutes of the game. It was a city, really, not a town. And the main bad guy's there. First, they've got to fight a fucking fire god.
Ifrit.
Yeah, Ifrit, that's it. They got to fight him, and they do a bunch of shit to kill him, and then they summon an ice goddess. Shiva, that's it. And she fucks him up. And then, you know, they finally beat him. Took me fucking... You know how long that fight took me?
2 hours.
About an hour. 45 minutes? Nah, would have been like...
It's long.
It was a long fucking fight. He had a lot of health.
Classic Square Enix.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, no, that took fucking ever. Eventually did it. And I forgot to say, leading up to this, you find out the only way to kill the immortal one is to absorb this crystal with your ring, right? But if you do that and then take on the immortal one, you have to sacrifice yourself, which is Noctis, this is the guy you play as. So it's like, oh no, I have to die, blah blah blah. And so you beat old mate, the fire god, and then you go to fight Arden, which is the immortal one. and then he paralyzes your friend, so it's just you versus him. You pretty much got the same powers. You just fight him. And there's the whole thing. And
This
then,
sounds to be the most complex fucking
Holy
game
fuck.
ever.
Honestly-
He's explaining the end.
Seriously.
Okay, really quickly, can we like do a thing where we release a third video this week and we just cut out Dean trying to explain this and just make it Dean tries to explain Final Fantasy 15.
Me.
Yeah,
You said like
it's fine.
Ice Squad or
No,
something
not
like
today, but-
Fire Gun. I just think it's Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so
Kind of the same.
And then you
Yeah.
just do a voiceover saying we tried to do a podcast.
It's fine.
this was a separate segment. So
Yeah.
This is something else. Like this is. This
Yeah, let's
is all
continue your
expansion.
This will be good.
So yeah, you go to fight hard and you do the same shit to each other. You throw some old weapons at each other. It's pretty good. And then you finally fucking beat him. Holy fuck! I was relieved when that happened. And it's like, oh, he's dead. Blah 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 blah. He's not actually, but he is now because he's not immortal somehow. I don't know how did that work.
Occupying our crystals.
He died, even though he's immortal. And then, yeah, so he died, and then Noctis is like, alright, now I have to have the past kings all hit me with their weapons. And he sits in the throne, and he's holding his sword, and all these fucking ghost kings are just swinging into him, and he's like, oh, and then he dies, and then
Reunited with his girlfriend.
it pans out, and he's, reunited with his girlfriend that got stabbed in the chest fucking 11 years ago. 10 years
Fuck,
ago.
no, I'm done. That was it. That was the final point for me.
They were meant to get married, but then she
got killed by the water god.
No, she got killed by Arden. She got hit by the water god, and then Arden rocks up and he's like, "Hey, you going, you little bitch?" And fucking stabs her in the chest. And Noctis
Fucking
is
right
like,
through
"Fuck."
the chest.
Yeah, so Noctis couldn't get married to her. But yeah, so I'm really pissed off because
Really? Never
Noctis
guessed.
actually died, and now if I want to do side quests, I have to go back in time
Yeah.
to a previous save.
No, you should be able to go like kind of New Game Plus-y stuff.
Is it New Game Plus? I
Yeah,
hope
not
that's
Plus, but it's
I
like-
haven't actually tried it because as soon as I beat him, I was like, drinks.
Fair enough. No, I think you can carry on with whatever stats you've earned over the last like 10 hours or whatever, and then just carry on.
Okay, good, because I still need to beef up the regalia.
Mm.
I still got to get some lights, I think. Some headlights. I don't know. Because you said that the level cap was 99. I finished the game. Yeah, I finished the game at 47, I think. So there's a lot of shit I gotta do.
There's a lot. I put 110 hours into the game.
Yeah, like I haven't even fought Adamantus yet.
Christmas holidays, so.
Understandable right there.
So yeah, no. All in all, fucking recommend it. It's a pretty good game, but fuck me, right at the end it's so confusing. Because Jonah had his mate Esme over, and we were meant to all have drinks, and I was like, hold on, let me just do this. And I was fighting, what was it, Ifmis? Is that it? Ifrit. I was fighting Ifrit at the time, and Jonah turns to Esme and goes, do you know what's going on? She's like, I got no fucking idea. I was like, it's okay, because neither do I. Like, oh, fuck me. It's confusing, but good game.
Worth it?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
You reckon it was worth 10 years of development time?
Was it 10 years?
10 years, because this was Final Fantasy Versus 13, and then they changed it a couple years ago.
Jesus.
Nice. No, well, yeah. The only reason I say 9 and not 10 is because right at the end they lost me.
Fair enough.
Like, I kind of understood what was
Understandable
going
from what you've
on.
been saying.
Yeah, like, I kind of understood what was going on, but I was also like, yep.
It's when the
And
confusion hits.
I haven't seen my Chocobo Nova.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sad. I haven't seen Nova for ages. Are there races in that game?
Yeah.
Where?
There's one.
I haven't gone to
I'll
any.
show you one later.
Yeah. I want to get a blue Chocobo.
You can colour them.
Yeah, I know. You go and win races and shit. But yeah, no. Good game.
And now's the perfect time to jump on because there's a Final Fantasy 15 Cross Assassin's Creed event. If you thought this game couldn't get any more crazy, the crew, you drive up and you're like, oh, there's Assassin's Creed event. I love Assassin's Creed. It's the best game ever. And then you jump around on assassin suits, killing people.
Does Gladio still have his big sword?
They don't fight.
So it's just
Once
That's
upon a
Not just,
time,
like stabbing people because they nuke your powers.
once upon a time, I could follow Assassin's Creed, and now they're teaming up with Final Fantasy. There's no hope.
it's just like
It's,
I suppose the best way you can look at it is Assassin's Creed Easter egg for Final Fantasy.
It is a.
It's probably the best way you can look at it.
There's
There's
no,
no like,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's no,
It's
like actual.
Rabbids and Mario all over again.
Oh, fuck me, that game shits me off. Everyone's like, it's all good, and I'm like,
It's all good.
XCOM.
It's XCOM.
with Mario and Rabbids.
Wait,
50%
what?
of that
Back
is
up. What?
Mario and Rabbids. Did you not
Yeah,
watch
Mario
Easter eggs?
plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the
No.
Nintendo Switch.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Developed by
Fuck no.
Ubisoft.
Stop. Just.
Yay, Ubisoft.
They make such good
That's
games
just-
now for no profit whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
All the
definitely not.
profit.
It's definitely not for profit. That's why they care so much about the storyline.
Mario never had a story though.
Why
Or
did-
Rabbids. That's
Why
what-
did they have to kill Desmond?
We're not going there, but that's
I'm
another-
drinking.
Please don't
There's also
bring Desmond back.
Cup Noodle DLC. You can put a cup noodle on your head and then run around, and it gives
Ah,
you
but that makes sense because there's that quest.
You can do that anyway.
special.
Have you done the quest?
Yeah.
Where Gladio is like, oh, you know how cup noodles are the greatest. What do you reckon would make it better? And it's like meat. And it's like, alright, let's kill this big fuck off monster and eat it with cup noodles. That's a quest.
Yes.
You have to
Okay,
kill
that
a
one I'm looking
beast,
for.
then camp, and eat cup noodles.
The couple
It's
With
just
meat.
for health regeneration.
Yeah.
You wear it.
Oh, the cup noodle thing?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
If you want to try Final Fantasy 15,
I'm kind of intrigued.
it's coming to mobile.
Oh
Well, to the
lord.
iPhone and Android and Windows 10.
Let me neck myself
It's going to be
down.
called Final Fantasy 15
Actually-
Pocket Edition.
Isn't there already a thing?
God, it's Minecraft all over again.
It's going to have chibi style graphics. It's going to be 10 episodes long with the first episode free.
I'm really sad that I finished Final Fantasy because it's a really good game. And I was like, there's no other good games to play. But then I bought Witcher 3 today.
Fuck.
That'll take you forever.
I've got Witcher 3 on the PC. I'm not.
I completely forgot that it was a thing. And then I
Look at
was
my
looking
Steam
through
library. I've got
top
like 3
played
games,
games and I
I've
was like,
played.
Witcher 3! GTU! So I've got that downloading at the moment. It's a good time.
There's
Nice
also.
mate,
Did you like the fishing in Final Fantasy 15?
I'm still level 1.
Okay.
You know what?
I did it. I'm nearly level 2. I did it the first time that it introduces it. And then I tried to do it at another spot, but I think it was too high level because I couldn't catch anything.
Just realised something. I've got so many games, but 6 of them are Skyrim.
Hold that thought. Wait,
actually?
no.
Oh.
Watch
They're
this
making a
space.
Final Fantasy fishing game called Monsters of the Deep. It's in VR.
Oh god, VR really fucks me up.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
Can you make sure that's still recording?
Awesome. Final Fantasy 15 is also coming to Windows. It's going to have 4K and 8K resolution. So it's going to be real good, bro. Going to have hair effects. And also, right now, up until the 12th of September, Final Fantasy 14 and Domino's are doing a crossover where if you buy like $50 worth of pizza, you get the game.
Who the fuck buys $50 worth of pizza?
The fuck is
Anyone who
going
wants
on?
$50
Worth of pizza.
What is Final
And
Fantasy
Final
doing
Fantasy.
to the rest of this world, dude?
Wait, so you just get the game?
You, you have to get the deal, and then like you get like the game in all of its.
How do you get the deal?
You go to Domino's and you click on the Final Fantasy 14 deal.
What's the console for?
Oh god.
Either PS4 or PC.
I'll spend $50 on pizza to get a free game in
Yeah.
DLC.
It's an MMO, and it's not that great on PS4. It's hard. Yet I have to use a mouse on PS4.
I'll fucking do it.
Cool.
I want $50 worth of pizza now.
I can't do it. Make me hungry.
I could do it. I feel like I could probably eat $20 worth of pizza.
I can eat 25 before I feel really sick.
Really quickly, PS Plus game for this month: Infamous Second Son. That's the only one we know about.
Yay.
Well, that's the only one we care about.
I wish I had a
Games
PC.
with gold is Forza Motorsport 5 and Battlefield 3 for 360. South
Yes!
South Park
Yes!
Fractured Black Hole will not be censored or uncut in
What?
Australia.
So, thank the Lord, because those cutscenes were fucking
Oh,
annoying.
fuck me. I hate living in Australia. Saints
Why?
Row and then South Park was both fucked with because
So
Australia was
sensitive.
like, we can't handle it, but nothing scares us Aussies.
We can't handle it. We just got
Everything
fucking
kills you in Australia, but we can't deal with abortion.
That's
Like,
pretty much
fuck
the
me
way
dead.
that went.
It's like pro-gun in Saints Row. They didn't
Yeah.
give us that, so they had to give us the penetrator again.
There was a probe scene in South Park.
No, it was abortion. You had to give.
Yeah, but there's also the probe one.
No,
where he's on the
Could
alien.
you not get
station.
that?
You didn't get that.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
How high does your voice go? Never mind, answer for me.
That's not how you spell funny. Yeah, so everyone's happy about that. That comes out at the end of this year, apparently, but Stick of Truth got delayed a fuck ton.
Yeah.
PUBG's getting a new map at PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Oh, nice!
It's going to be in Dubai by the looks of it,
Never played it.
pretty much.
That's in India, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
call back to the conversation I had
Okay.
that no one knows about. Literally no one here. Fuck!
No, we'll fucking lost. Alright.
Sorry, just get them to watch this and then someone will laugh.
If you're watching, call out.
Now, back to that Skyrim thing. There are many games coming out at the end of this year. We're on the topic of the show now.
Skyrim 7.
Skyrim VR is coming out.
Can they just give us Elder Scrolls 6?
Just gonna have to spend $2,000 on a VR set.
I want
That
Elder
is the
Scrolls
last
6.
freaking thing you need. And you know it.
What was it?
I would never fucking use it.
Other than Skyrim VR, what other games are we excited for the rest of the year? Or what games are you excited to
Cuphead.
mix?
Always Cuphead and We Happy Few.
Not so much excited. Like, I'll play some Dragon Ball Fighters.
It doesn't come out till next year.
But
whatever.
obviously we're not talking about next year. I knew.
Well, whatever. I will open this up for like
Speaking
whatever.
of next year.
Thinking of all the time, I want Kingdom Hearts 3, but that's never coming out, so...
Why?
Because it's Square Enix is shit.
I
It'll
want-
continue to
I
be
want
Final
Fable
Fantasy
4.
15. That is never coming out, that's sad. But at least...
I want Half-Life 3.
What?
I just want Fable 4, man. I want more Fable.
I should probably play Half-Life.
I've got it and I don't play it.
Never played it.
I my Steam
Everyone's like,
I guess-
Half-Life 3!
I guess
I'm like,
the only reason I haven't played it is because so many
Half-Life 1.
people are still pissed off that there has not been a Half-Life 3. Until there's a Half-Life 3 announced, I will not touch
It's not
Half-Life.
going to. Valve gets way too much money off Steam.
Yeah.
If they ever do a Half-Life 3, there's gonna be so many memes. I am keen for that.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I need someone to explain.
How much of a fuck around would it be
Explain
if they
this.
were like
Half-Life.
Half-Life 3 and then it turned out to be Portal 3 instead?
Half-Life
Oh,
2
we
came
could
out in
do
like
that.
2005.
They could
And they're
definitely.
like, we're going to divide this up into episodes so it comes out quicker. Then they released Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and then Half-Life 2 Episode 3. And they were supposed to do Half-Life 2 Episode 3, but it never came out. So everyone's like, where's Half-Life 2 Episode 3? Where's Half-Life 2 Episode 3 for like 10 years? And then like, fuck it, where's Half-Life 3? And then they've never made it because Valve...
Maybe they are, and it's just going to be like secret announcement.
Well,
It's been ages.
Secret doesn't constitute.
This is the people who
12
own
years.
the biggest gaming network in the world.
yeah, they own Steam, so they have like, all the money from that.
So they're
they
just
never
like-
make a video game ever again.
Portal. Let's make Portal.
Portal 2 was alright.
Portal in general was fantastic. I loved it.
I love them.
And they're also like, let's.
I have so
Gary's
many
mod.
games I need to catch up on. Holy crap.
Not play
We can play
Portal.
Portal 2 together. It's co-op.
And that's a
No,
different
but
campaign,
that's
though.
it's.
Yeah,
not-
it doesn't matter, but we
it's
can still
not
play
the
it.
story. It's just like the puzzle aspect.
Yeah, but we can still have fun.
It's a different
Have fun, but like you won't understand the references.
She's
of
at
the
my house
first
while I'm
game.
at work enough. She'll be able to play Portal 2.
It'll be like the cake is a lie. And
That's
it's
from the
like,
first
what
one.
does that mean? Yeah, I said the first game.
Whatever.
I loved
Be
the
like,
ending.
okay,
of
'cause
Portal.
I just need to
It's
go
like,
through all the
oh, no.
games on the shelf.
Waitley was my favorite.
You should go through all
I've
the
been
games
meaning,
on
I've
the
been
Steam
meaning
library.
to.
Waitley was good.
I've done
So,
that.
yes.
You
Until
have?
it became
There's so many.
Stephen Fry. No. Stephen someone.
That's
Moffat.
Stephen Fry.
Stephen.
Same dude that plays old mate in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Stephen.
He's a
also-
tall, lanky bastard.
Yeah, he was in Logan as well.
Was he?
Merchant. Stephen Merchant.
Stephen Merchant. That's it.
Yeah, he was.
Was it?
Caliban.
I never watched Logan. Yeah, that's it.
You didn't watch Logan?
Fuck up. You haven't played Portal.
Wait a
You
second.
fuck up.
You ain't gonna say shit.
Logan, why haven't you seen... Didn't you come see it with
No.
me, Jonah, and Kyron?
How have you not seen that?
So I don't own it, and I didn't watch it when it was in the cinemas.
Oh wait, that's right. You hadn't moved down yet, had you? No.
And Jonah would. Yes, he
Oi.
was.
Sorry to disappoint all you nerd fans.
You nerd fans. I'm a fan of nerds. Willy Wonka for life.
It's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, not Willy Wonka.
Oh, the new one is.
I wanted a high five.
I was trying to do that, but you didn't come in, so I was like, reach, and then you didn't do anything.
The
I'm
new
not
one-
Kyron.
The new
I'm gonna
one's
punch you in the
Charlie.
face.
Willy Wonka is the old one. The better
Yes.
one.
Come with me, and you'll see.
He didn't do good.
In a world of your imagination.
Are there any games that came out this year that you wanted to play, or just in general?
It didn't come out, but I wanted to play Scalebound, but whatever. Didn't even want to.
We can cry about cancelled games another day.
What?
Scalebound.
Cancelled.
So you could like you get your own dragon, like customize it. They're all different. Like
I feel like all
and
of
then
the good
Microsoft
games.
was like,
We don't want exclusives. That just worked too well for PlayStation.
fucking idiots. God damn. Don't get me wrong. Like it probably wouldn't have been as good as they made it out to be.
It's because it's Xbox.
I still want an
Exclusive
exclusive.
platinum games.
Stop giving us Halo.
No,
Oh, fuck Halo.
Like Halo's Halo's alright, but fuck me, no one plays it anymore. And if you do, you only play it for the
Red Dog
multiplayer.
Shawnee.
Don't lie. You know you play it for the multiplayer.
I only play for story, and I haven't played Halo.
My favorite Halo game and only Halo game that I ever liked was Halo 3. And that was just because you could do speedy, kill.
No, I played Halo 1, 2, 3, stopped at 4. Like I played 4 and stopped.
What's your favorite game?
Ever?
Ever.
Let's
Fuck.
put this gauntlet down. It seems like you're not entering the real.
Well, that's the thing. Like
Gauntlet.
you could go,
Infinity Gauntlet.
Speaking
of gauntlets.
gauntlet.
you could go for like a cooperative game.
Any
You could
game.
go for like a favorite.
We all know
multiplayer game,
that
like
our
Versus.
favorite game ever was Castle Crash.
You could do like a single player game with great story. You could do one for graphics.
Pick one.
Yeah, no, I think Dean's onto something there. There's so many games where
Like, it's-
for playability and like a game that I could go over and play over and over again is definitely any of the Fable games, except for Journey, because that was dumb.
Is that the next one?
Yeah.
Did you play that?
No, I didn't even want to fucking touch that piece of shit. It's Connect.
To be fair, Fable the Journey, not Journey made by that game company, which is a masterpiece.
And then I don't know. Castle Crashes was a fun.
Saints Row
game.
4 was
Saints Row 4 was.
4 and 3 were
3 was my favorite. 4 was
I liked
really
4
fun to play.
purely
but
because you could just like literally run at people and throw
Yeah.
them.
the reason I liked 4 so much is because of the aspect that you were literally a superhero.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that game was a fucking roller coaster. But
It was like,
Saints Row
we're
3
part of a gang. Oh, we got
No,
thrown out of a
it starts
plane.
off. It starts
Oh,
off in
now
number
there's-
1. You're a mute. You can't say shit,
yeah.
and you literally just follow orders. And then it goes to the second one. It's like, oh, there's a little bit more juicy story here. I wonder what happens in the third one. Oh, we're gangsters, but we're also celebrities. Fucking everyone loves us. We just fucking rob banks, and people ask for our autographs.
We're gangsters, we're celebrities. Uh-oh, there's laser guns. Now we have zombies. Like,
Yeah.
so much shit happened.
I
in that
liked
game.
Saints
We
Row
have
3
a
because
massive cunt. He's literally like 8 feet tall, and his name's Oleg. He's massive. And
Yeah.
then he dies in the 4th one.
What made me sad. But I really liked.
Shout out to the cops.
I really liked Saints Row 3 because of the story.
Yeah, I did hear the story better in 3.
It was, and when you do your first hostile takeover of a crib, that was the best. Powered by Kanye West played. You were jumping out of a helicopter. It was just the fucking best video game mission ever. You just fucked shit up and you stole people's houses.
What's your favorite?
Oi.
Also VTOL. I mean,
Yeah.
Just like take down half and be like,
What's your favorite game?
me?
What's the first one that comes to mind when
Need for
favorite
Speed.
game? Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
Which one?
Underground?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Underground. I fucking love it. That inspired.
that's where you could just like fucking build ridiculous cars.
Well, no,
Oh, I did.
it was just like you could also just drive around and like
Yeah, that
when
was.
you needed to wash your car, you
Just
just
run into like the water.
yeah,
just
into
go
the water
straight
drums.
through.
I remember doing
I fucking
I
love
still do that.
that. Yeah.
Burnout Paradise. Holy fuck yes. Although there wasn't much customization you could do in that
I
game.
don't care.
You
I just,
literally
like,
just stole people's
I
cars by
would
crashing.
literally like this is like Burnout Paradise
Pretty much in
would
a
like
nutshell.
the song would end. Or like Paradise City.
Mm.
I would like try and play a couple songs, then I'd just restart the game and then like play the start
Take
of the
me
game.
down to the
Yeah.
paradise. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that was a fun. I still have that game. It's on Xbox 360. Also, Forza Horizon is so fucking good.
Yeah.
My favorite is 2 because you can get my car in it. Veloster.
Oh,
I
stop
got
it.
3 is set in Australia, but you're still driving the wrong side of the road.
Yes. Oh my god.
Wait,
They did the same thing in Europe. Like for Horizon 2, it's based
Probably.
in Italy and France, well around that area in
Yeah.
Europe, and it's
The
just
Mediterranean. Yeah. I
let's
hate
drive
it.
in America. Americans fucking so anyway.
America, let's
Don't
bash
start.
America. Another
Don't
episode.
start.
My favorite multiplayer game would it's a toss up between Castle Crashers and Super Smash Brothers.
But what's about Dragon Ball Xenoverse?
Dragon Ball Xenoverse is a fun.
It's
No,
fun.
I'm just-
But like at the same
fun when you're
time,
drinking.
literally,
It's-
you could just be like, "Oh yeah, I've got the upper hand here. I win."
Well, the way that we play with the whole like random shit.
Yeah.
If you get Hercule, you're fucked.
It
Just straight up.
Yeah.
Unless someone else is gonna Cyberman
work.
Anyway.
it. Or another Hercule.
And even Cybermen, they will fuck you because Hercule does no damage unless you charge up Dynamite Kick, which takes like 5 minutes.
You know what has a surprisingly good multiplayer, which is also my favorite game.
Splinter Cell Backlist.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Not wrong. But
Thanks, bro.
came out the same year, The Last of Us.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
yeah.
the graphics in that game.
The
made me
multiplayer
cry.
for that kind of makes me think of
I just remember like
Tomb Raider.
I just remember playing that game for the first time. Karen brought the copy over to my house.
Which would have been my copy.
Yeah, that's why I said the copy.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but no.
Yeah.
Multiplayer for that.
He
is
brought it
the best.
over and we played
Well,
it on the
bows.
PS3. And I
Can
just
you even-
remember
can you
just
even
seeing the
shoot?
arm hair
A bow.
on him. Like you could see
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
and it was just insane.
I know.
I was like,
Sounds
holy
like
fuck.
way.
It's almost as good as that one cutscene in Fable 2
I
that looked
know,
like it
we
cost
went
probably $1
there.
million to make.
Yeah.
What way?
Yeah, but that was all in game instead
Yeah.
of
It's
actually.
been years since I
Yeah,
but
no.
I
Last of Us is my
I
favorite
could-
game. Like, if you want graphics, if you want story,
ages ago.
gameplay
And just
is
like,
not
we're
10 out of
talking,
10, but it's like 8 out of 10.
Like,
Yeah.
I would've
Multiplayer is
been
good.
We're having two
Um,
conversations.
it's-
This is-
Yeah,
It's surprisingly good, the multiplayer. It's, what is it? Because
What's this for? Sorry.
What?
Last of Us,
Yeah.
the best game in the world.
Yep. Tomb Raider.
No. It's really good.
It's literally the same multiplayer.
Titty Raider
Is it?
is
Pretty
what you could
much.
call it.
Like two different factions that work together and then you might die.
It was just triangles.
Yeah.
Last of Us was a tower defense.
No, not tough, it's like you have to keep gathering.
You're making
people.
it sound like Age of Empires, but as a
No, you gather people. Just
So
like you
that's-
win battles, you win. Like you shoot people, you scavenge, and you throw nail bombs, and then like you gather people. But you could get like to the 20th battle, which would be the final one. And then if you die, all your people die. Not if you die. Like if you fucked up, you'll.
well, it's been
reset.
ages since I've seen like multiplayer gameplay of that.
Yeah, I only remember.
It's
it
been
so much.
ages since I've seen multiplayer gameplay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I remember it because I went through.
Shout out
it.
to Australia Internet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Try to play game. Do not work.
Lol.
But
Nah,
yeah, no, I
I
love.
think the last game I ever played for multiplayer was For Honor.
Well, you'll be happy because Final Fantasy 15 is getting multiplayer.
How so? Like, can other people play as Prompto, Gladio?
No,
and
you
Ignis,
choose your
or-
own character.
Right, but
No,
Is that
it's-
who you're
they come
playing
out
as?
as their own characters as well.
so you create a character.
Yes.
Fuck, I love games that you can create characters in.
Well, you're gonna love.
I love
Final
What was that
Fantasy
game that
15.
we played where we made the characters look like us?
That's Sims.
Something City, was it?
SimCity?
SimCity.
No.
Skyforge, was it? Skyforge?
Oh yeah, those ones. Where we were trying to find games me, you and Karen to play
Yeah.
like MMOs, and we just kept on like downloading these weird things that we've never fucking heard
We,
before.
I think we
And they were
downloaded
all-
a total of like 12
They were all
games.
Oh my
MMOs.
Yeah.
On consoles.
You could have a lot of people on them. No, they're on PC.
Oh.
And we just downloaded a fuck ton of shit. There was so many, but we like literally played 10 minutes and was like, this is boring. We tried Champions Online. It used to be the fucking best, and they just ruined it. It's so bad now.
Rip. Rip.
when you get a game where you can literally create your own superhero and fly around the city and beat people up,
I remember when
I'm
I
so
bought,
you don't change that.
I played DCU when I bought the Green Lantern Power Light. And then I didn't play it.
Yeah.
So I was like, Green Lantern, yeah! And then it's like,
The only-
throw a train at people. I was like, oh, this isn't what I thought it'd be.
Yeah, they do that sort of shit all the time. It's literally just so you can look different. I loved.
I just stuck with it.
I always loved WoW.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
World of Warcraft. I love.
I've never played it.
There's nothing wrong with WoW.
When
always go
it
as
first
a
came out.
Night Elf Druid.
When it first came out, with the real OG boys,
Hashtag
with
no.
just the orcs, the trolls, the undead, and
People.
Doesn't have like all the
Humans.
tons of extra.
no,
information
I'm
in
talking
it.
about the real boys, the Horde. Okay, the Alliance
Just
shit.
Horde.
Yeah.
Pandas.
No,
The
pandas.
mist of
No,
Pandaria.
goblins were later because they did their little.
Yeah, so I'm talking about no DLC whatsoever.
I know.
How
But-
good is the fucking tutorial for goblins? Though?
Yeah, it is good. The best,
You're
the best.
literally a pimp.
My favorite DLC was the first one, Burning Crusade, was the best because you could play as sexy blood elves.
I just
To be fair,
I
he
just
was
played
a
trial
fan,
for WoW and I played as a Night Elf Druid. And it was good fun because you just turn into a cat. You beat people up and it's like, oh, now you can turn into an elk. And you turn into an elk.
Beat
and
people up.
You beat them up. Heal yourself. That's what elks could do.
I
And
remember-
run fast.
Remember as soon as they brought out flying mounts, everyone just went fucking insane. They were just like, you need to get to level 16. Now
And
there's
then
like
druids were
level
like,
110.
lol, well, we can turn into birds.
Yes.
It's not
Scar
Lion King.
indeed.
I'm so excited for the Lion King movie.
I'm so excited.
Oh, live action.
Yeah.
Forgot about
So I'm just happy to pay for the start of that movie and then bounce.
What?
Because the rest of that movie will be disappointing.
Alright.
I'm gonna get copyrighted. It's so good.
Oh, we should actually see Lion King, hey? Oh god, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I've never seen the
Where were you
Matrix. I've
born?
never seen the Lion King.
You haven't seen what?
Matrix.
I just gave over because of her.
That's not a childhood thing. That's just a classic movie.
Well, I just haven't.
Like if you haven't seen Godfather, like that's just,
To be fair
that's what I mean.
though,
Like it's something that people have seen, but like it's acceptable. Whereas Lion King, like
Okay,
you're
it's
literally
not that
part of
bad.
our generation.
to be
That is
fair
what you
though,
should
do you remember when we were
Sorry.
friends?
Like that carpet I showed you
in
earlier.
high school.
That is on
Yeah, I
par
know.
with
I
Lion
have
King.
one of those.
That's on par with
I
Lion
don't.
Or
King.
not.
No,
Yes.
it's not on par with Lion
It's
King.
absolutely.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's
You
not.
know the carpet
The one where you can.
with like the city street.
From Aladdin.
Yeah, the one. No, the one you just bought.
Oh, my phone's
Sorry?
Yeah,
The
the
one
one.
you just bought. The cup you can. You know.
Oh, that cup,
Yeah.
yes.
That is on par
No,
for
it's
childhood memorabilia as Lion King. Yes.
No.
I would put Lion King above that because I haven't thought about that fucking carpet in like 10 years.
10 years.
Fuck
You
you.
thought
Fuck
about it 10
on.
years ago?
When I was 10 and I
I
wanted to
just
do
don't know
that
if
and
it's
pick my brother
that
up.
good to watch, I guess. I don't
It
know.
absolutely
Kids.
is.
But Dean,
You know there's an extended saga?
but Dean, do you remember
I
when?
heard. Okay, I heard that it was.
Hey guys.
Like,
You know there's an
a lot of
extended
based,
saga
like, pretty much a lot
for
of
Lion
films
King?
like that are based
Yeah.
around Shakespeare, but
Yeah.
I just don't.
Scar's original name was Taka. Literally means trash. And then he's like,
To be
well,
fair,
I got a
Simba
scar
definitely
from
lied.
wildebeest, so now I'm gonna be Scar. That was it. And Mufasa was like, well, my name means king.
Well, I just can't wait
Thanks,
to
Tom.
be king.
Have you seen
You know,
any
I actually
90s
haven't
movies?
seen the full movie of The Lion King, but
Like
I've seen
Little
the
Mermaid?
the
Of
show.
course.
I've seen the play.
Well, that was
Yes,
Amalgam.
of course.
Tarzan.
Yes.
Aladdin.
Yes.
Have you seen all the 90s movies?
Pretty much. It's
except
just mine.
Hercules.
Yes, of course.
So you've seen all of them except the best one?
Mine is the Lion King. I'm sorry.
Hercules.
I was just Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. That was me. I didn't watch Disney.
You mean
movies.
Boruto's dad?
Boruto's dad. I love those memes.
Oh,
I fucking love those memes so much.
Boruto's dad, Shippuden.
I love that thing. It's like fixed, and it's like Naruto, and it's like crossed out. It's like Boruto's dad. Or there was the one where Naruto's like Sasuke-kun, and Sasuke's like Boruto's dad.
Fuck, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh.
The nine-tailed Boruto's dad.
On that note, we're wrapping it up. If you like
Deep down, look at you.
if you like this shit show, please click that like button.
Like Dean might have had a bit to drink.
More than a bit. I'm drinking
Look at
this.
Did you see how strong I poured that?
Yeah, I can taste
I'm
it.
stronger.
What? No, I'm saying I drank some of that.
If you want me to drink the rest of this, comment now, and I will.
Because that'll
Thanks for the
predetermine.
comment.
Hey, boy.
Keena, you've got to get first comment on this just for the meme.
If you want your question read out on air, email us at amalgamshow@gmail.com or
It'll be in the
comment.
description. It's fine.
You just could say this kind of stuff. I should mention it at the
It's
top.
in the description.
We do a Dragon Ball Super review every week. That's fun. Apparently, you guys really liked the one with the fire drop last week because it got the most views of anything.
What was that for? What?
353
Is there
views
that?
for.
Dragon Ball.
Where? When? What?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got
You don't know,
353 views on our last Dragon Ball.
That's the one with no visuals. It's just the
It's just
fire.
The fire duck.
That was the
Dollar
one where
Duck
Kyron
Bill.
fucked up, and I was like, "Lol, I'm better than everybody."
But yeah, we have no views on that.
All right.
Next week we'll be back with a superhero focus show. But until then, catch you later.
Bye.
Why?